Hi YouTube, it's Mama Doe Dawn. I do not have air conditioning in my home and it's super hot, so I'm in like this really like small little tank top, but I swear I do have clothes on. Charlotte doesn't. But yeah, it's Mama Doe Dawn. Today we're talking about a super fun topic. The other day I just talked about not having enough money to pay my bills. Now I'm talking about being on the verge of eviction. I can't pay my rent. Now what? So I am currently in this position. Throughout the month of April, my rent is paid for. All of my utilities are paid for. Awesome. I did it. But May is coming up and I am not going to be able to afford rent in May. So what are my options? I could just wait until May and see if somehow I can scrape together just enough money to pay rent, but that's going to leave me no money to pay for my car, no money to pay for anything Charlotte needs, no money to pay for groceries. It just doesn't seem financially responsible right now to continue paying rent. And right now, during the coronavirus, they are not evicting people. So legally right now, I cannot be evicted. But I'm not going to maintain a very good relationship with my landlord if I'm just living here for free. So here's my plan. I'm going to give my landlord notice, as much notice as I can. I need to make sure that I can get this house completely cleaned out, everything packed out, ready to go. The house is nice and clean. But I will give my landlord at least 2 weeks of notice and let him know I'm not going to be able to afford to pay rent. But I am going to vacate the property so you can find someone who can pay rent. So the first recommendation I give to any of you who may be in this position as well is if you're in a place that you can downsize or you can potentially go and stay with family, leave that place. If you are truly strapped for money and you cannot afford to stay there, vacate the property, give your landlord notice. So you guys, my followers already know that I am leaving my property, but if you're new here and you're just watching this video because you can't afford rent and you wonder what to do next, I am selling everything I possibly can. I am decluttering. I am donating what is going to be pretty much too expensive to move, so a lot of my belongings, and I'm selling as much as possible just to put some money in my pocket during this transitional period. Decluttering everything cuts down on moving costs, which in the long run is going to save you money. If you can, when you leave the property, leave it in really good condition. I will be working my butt off to clean this place and make sure that it's as good as it can be. I will have to leave a few of my belongings behind because there's no place for me to donate things, and I'll just apologize for that, but leave the house in really good condition. Leave it clean, leave it nice, leave it ready to be rented out again. And this will create good rapport with my landlord. So when I do jump back into the rental market, I have him as a past reference and it's not going to totally screw me. And they're going to be like, this person just gypped out without 30 days notice and didn't pay rent when they were supposed to and left the house a disaster. I don't want to be in that position. I want to have a good relationship with the landlord. Let them know that I just hit some really hard times due to this coronavirus epidemic and maintain that relationship to where I can use this person in the future to get into another place with good rental history. Yes, I am a single mom. I have a 2-year-old. My business is currently closed due to the coronavirus, and I have hit some major financial struggles. I'm paying off $55,000 of debt and it is hitting me really, really hard right now. So I am going to give notice to the landlord. As I said, I want to make sure that I can vacate the property first. Otherwise, I will like pull some money out of my butt to pay for the few last days that I will be here. But I am going to give notice to the landlord. I've been working really hard on getting this house totally cleaned up, and I have been selling as much as I can. I'll be making another video here in the future talking about kind of my options going forward, and I would really love your guys' advice on what you think I should do in that, but we'll save that discussion for the next video because I just kind of want to show you guys what options I have available to me right now before you start throwing things out, because there's some things that I probably just in my area of the US will not be available to me. But yeah, I mean, it's a really tough time right now. I kind of discussed this in my last video of just feeling really overwhelmed and not knowing really where to go next. But we're working on it. We're getting there. And I think right now leaving this place, getting either a place with cheaper rent or no rent at all is my best option. I can't afford to stay here, so I pretty much have to leave. technically I could stay due to the coronavirus, but I would just be getting a free ride and ruining a relationship with a landlord that I could use to benefit me in the future. So I don't feel that's my smartest move. So I'm not going to do that. And yeah, right now I'm in like the ticking, oh my gosh, ticking clock time period of just needing to get everything out of here and get moved and prepare for the next step, whatever that may be. So we are packing, we are decluttering, we are selling, we are doing everything in our power to just get things together and move forward. So yeah, this is just like a quick video about not being able to pay rent and what my game plan is and potentially what you could do to kind of save face if you're in this position right now. Life is getting really hard and really scary, but we're making it through. So, as always, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.